is Farak headbutting his way into 10.1, Embers of Neltharion. Welcome guys, going to have a run through the upcoming patch, only a couple of days away now, so let's just delve straight into it. So Garner's Relic Caverns, down below the Dragon Isles, first time that we've actually done a sub-level through WoW, so interesting tech that's got us here, but we're there. First thing of note here is going to be Aberrus, Shadow Crucible, so the new raid for this patch. All 9 bosses coming out, the final 2 being Echo of Neltharion and Scale Commander Sakarath. The raid schedule on that one's going to be May 9 for Raid Finder Wing 1. Normal, Heroic and Mythic Difficulties will all open up with weekly maintenance on nerfing and that sort of stuff. Week of May 23rd is Wing 2, week of June 6 for Wing 3, and June 20 for Wing 4. Okay, so a couple other things to note in here. We're going to have some pretty cool transmorphs coming out for the Crucible armor set for all your different classes, and Dragonflight Season 2 kicking off May 9 as well. Okay. With this, there will be new mythic affixes. New will be Incorporeal and Afflicted, and Entangling. Okay, so ones to watch out for there, just to make it nice and interesting. In world content, we're gonna have Farak Assaults. Okay, so they are gonna be Azure Span and Anara Plains, as Farak wields the Shadow Flame powers and wreaks havoc. Okay, so we'll have some videos coming up on those as they go live as to how to complete, but they should be interesting, and that will be getting us some extra drops to improve our gear as well. Another big one is cross-faction guilds are launching. This will be primarily for Battle.net friend tags, so it will be limited ways you can actually add people from cross-faction. New upgrade system, so a lot of the gear you've done from world content will also allow to be upgraded. Okay. A couple of other cast customizations and character customizations coming through as well. Now the nerf list. The nerf and buff list is ridiculous. Okay, druids have just had, like, in every single spec, everything's been changed. The evokers have had a lot of work done. Hunter, the list goes on. Literally everything's had it. One of the ones that people need to look out for is going to be Shadow Priest, having a lot of stuff to actually bring that back, and bring it back into the fold as a decent class. I doubt it, after it was destroyed in Shadowlands. Now, in Zaralek Caverns, there's going to be 8 new dragon riding glyphs to unlock, with 2 new skills to learn, which is ground skimming. So you can regenerate 1 vigor every 30 seconds. Not when you're doing Thrill of the Skies, but it's just an extra way to get that back. Lance Blessing essentially will increase that to 1 vigor every 20 seconds. There will be a new dragon riding mount in Winding Slitherdrake, a dragon riding razors, and world quests are going to be around Zaralek Cavern as well. So let's get into it. So Mythic Plus. Okay, so the actual dungeons for this this season, we're looking at Brackenhide Hollow, Freehold, Halls of Infusion, Vortex Pinnacles being brought back, Alderman, and Underrot. Okay, so let's get into questing. So Embers of Neltharion, the campaign continues. First part is actually live already as part of the Forbidden Reach, under A Crash Divided. So if you are coming back and haven't completed this on your alts, make sure that is done before launch so you can get straight into it. So the chapter begins with the best we have at the Forbidden Reach, and ends on A Crash Divided. So a couple other things in world content. Okay, will be the Under Fire public event. Okay, so we'll be assisting researchers Renan Koran, Goreta Herzig, and Thalen Darkanvil as they investigate a Titan mining lockdown with their new Niffen guides in the Zaralek Caverns. The event will be available after weekly maintenance. The week of May 9 will be up for every hour at the half hour. Sniff and Seeking is another one we've got going on as well. Okay, this will happen in the early campaign. Mirrit invites the player to go on adventures with him. Buddy up with Mirrit to explore the secret caves hidden around Zaralek Cavern up to 3 times a week. Okay, so these are short puzzles that can involve stealth, sniff, and dig, and use and logic. Okay, so there is 2 other world bosses coming as well. That's Vakan and Golnar. Just another little maintenance thing. The heritage armor quests required for non-allied races no longer require exalted reputation at their home factions. So just on maintenance things, edit mode has had a few adjustments done to it. Okay, so you can just enter that via /edit mode in your chat bar. Cast bars has an option to show the cast times. Minimap size can now be adjusted. The look for group eye has been added to the micro menu frame and it can be adjusted as well. So a lot of small adjustments, but really coming to usability with your UI. Another fun one, if you're not a people person, you can disable the chat options through your options menu. Okay, so that is Dragonflight 10.1, Ambers of Neltharion. So we have got a few things coming up over the course of this patch cycle. We're going through the opening quest in the first week, what to do, where to do it. As per our last patch, we're going to go through all the rare captures, where to find them, how to get it, the Farak Assaults, researchers under fire events, and also attaining the new Crystal Snail mount. If there's any videos you want to see us do here on the channel, please drop a comment down below and like the video, it always helps. And if you haven't already, hit a subscribe, and we will see you soon.
Exquisite. In his wake, the Drakthir will succumb to the temptation of Aberrus and unleash the Aspect's darkest nightmares.
Come. We have much to do. Let the children of Neltharion claim their birthright.